Hi, this is Crypto Ice, and today I want to talk about wealth management. So often, so many of us in this space have spent so many hours researching our investments, trying to learn the fundamentals of what companies are they with, are they getting utility, or they have real world use, all these different things. We spend so much time investing, but the real truth is, if we do not learn the inner game of mastering wealth, it may all be for nothing. Okay? There's this book by Harv Eker. It's called The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. I really do recommend it to anyone that's maybe up in the air about having the right mindset for this type of wealth that's coming in. Whether you're trying to be a millionaire or just provide for your family and be able to help others, the principles are the same. Okay, so this is a very recommended book, in my opinion, if you're trying to prepare yourself mentally for this bull run. Harv Eker has a few good quotes I want to go over. He says, "It's not enough to be in the right place at the right time. You have to be the right person at the right place at the right time." So the magic happens when you have all three of those. You get just two and it may not work out too well. So the question is, what does it take to be the right person? We know that lottery winners, a significant portion of them, after they win, eventually return to their former financial state. Something that they feel comfortable handling. This is something that a lot of people underestimate. They feel like, oh yeah, I can handle this amount of money and I'll be just fine, but they don't realize that if they do not know their beliefs and attitudes towards money, their subconscious mind, their programming growing up about money, it can really do a number on you. Okay, let me give you some examples. So, for instance, if somebody has the belief that rich people are evil and selfish and greedy, and people with money are just all about themselves, then you're going to have a really hard time making and keeping money in this world, because you can't have those conflicting beliefs. If you believe that about people that have money, then you're pretty much telling the universe, I do not want money, okay? It's a real concept. So you have to reevaluate that. Something that I like to say to people is when people say, don't let money change you, you say, money, how does it go? Money does not define who I am, right? It doesn't change you, it reveals who you are. So if you are more generous and kind, then you're going to have more opportunities to be generous and kind. If you tend to be kind of a jerk, okay, making money is going to allow you to be a bigger jerk. And if you, I think you get the concept. Money is just a tool for who you are. If it's for good, then it's going to bring more good in this world. If it's not so good, then, we know a few of those in the world. So, okay, so what Harv Eker talks about is that we all have a financial blueprint, okay, of how we deal with money. And we all have what's called a financial thermostat. Let's say that in your house, the thermostat is set at 69 degrees, okay, but for whatever reason, maybe the windows were left open and it's hot outside and the temperature got up to like 75 degrees. Well, as human nature has it, eventually the temperature is going to go back to 69 degrees because that's where the thermostat is programmed to be. The only way you're going to change that is if you reset the thermostat, right? So let me tell you how I reset the financial thermostat. As some of you know, I am a clinical therapist that works with troubled teens. It is one of the most rewarding things I've ever done in my life. I would not trade it for lots of money. I would not trade it. It's been so rewarding. But at the time, one of the thinking errors that I had to unlearn was this idea that money is not that important. Okay, and I almost felt like I had to choose. Either I have a fulfilling career working with kids, or I have money. And I chose the career, so I'm not going to have money, right? Well, what I've come to realize is it's not always that all or nothing. You can actually have both. By having money is not that important as a thinking error, I passed up several opportunities to make money because my eyes were not open to it. Okay, now that I've changed that, I am open and ready to receive money in my life. Okay, money is not the most important thing, but it was more important than I gave credit. It's going to allow me to do things to make this world a better place. And so that's my thought of how I change my financial thermostat. Okay, now you think for yourself, what is your objective? Are you trying to be a millionaire? Are you trying to just make enough money to provide for your family and maybe do something good for this world, charity-wise? Whatever your goal is, just know that it's your own expectations and beliefs that either are holding you back or allowing you to reach your potential. So just another couple thoughts on this. One of my favorite quotes of all time, Dr. Paduska, he says, the definition of good luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Well, we have got the opportunity of a lifetime, in my opinion. We have XRP at 20 cents. We have Vechain at 1 cent. In my mind, that is the investment opportunities of a lifetime. Not to mention, I have been able to be with people, some of the brightest minds in this space. I've been able to tap into their brains. And but again, if you're not willing to do the work, the inner work of managing wealth, all those things eventually do not mean anything. One more quote by Harv Eker brings this home. He says, if your subconscious financial blueprint is not set for success, nothing you learn, nothing you know, and nothing you do will make much of a difference. So I hope that you enjoy this wealth management ideas. I feel like this is one of the strengths that I bring to the space. So you will here and there be hearing me talk about how to manage wealth and talk about the psychology of investing. Please leave me a comment in the comment section below if that's something that you're interested in or you have questions about or just some general feedback, and I'd love to hear from you. All right. Thank you very much. Goodbye.